Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk about this book which I've read a few months ago. And the book is A Fine Balance. It's written by an author called Rohinton Mistry in year 1995. It's set in India during the time of emergency from the period of 1975 to 1977. So I know it's enough about the history lesson. I'm not here for that. Uh, so it basically follows the life of four strangers. One is a spirited young widow, two tailors from a village, and a young student. It shows the how their life intertwines with each other in a turbulent political environment. It's a book about survival, hope, and a thread that binds the humanity together when life itself is falling apart, when humanity is falling apart. There are some books which entertain you, there are some books that teach you, and then there is a fine balance which changes how you see the life itself. So the author doesn't just give us a backdrop, it he lets politics seep into the cracks of everyday life. It unfolds during the time of emergency when the civil rights were stripped away and fear hung in the air like humidity. We see the government's so called beautification process in which houses were demolished overnight and leave the people homeless on the streets. It shows about the forced sterilization which was carried out on the poor in the name of population control. And through it all, it depicts how corruption trickles from the most powerful to the petty until even a small local policeman and a train ticket clerk can decide a person's fate. But perhaps the most haunting tale about this book thread is how the old weight of caste and classism is still there, no matter how modern the society pretends to be. So basically, in a fine balance, the politics isn't just in parliament; it's in every village, every house, and that's a fine balance. So, as my first reviewer, I wanted to start with something that means something not just to literature but to me. And if you've already read this book, I really wanted to know how it stayed with you. And if you haven't, then maybe this is the moment you pick it up. This is so. Thank you for joining me in this little corner of stories. Here's to many more pages, many more stories that makes and remakes us along the way. Thank you for joining me again.